Hello, this is Professor Tom Wolf, and this is the Week 2 introduction for the Mobile Web Computing course. So last week we got oriented to the course. You learned about the kind of basic technologies that underlie the internet and the web. You looked at some tools, and then we learned some practical stuff to complete the course. So we spent a lot of time learning how to access the course sandbox and setting up our kind of laboratory. So we each have a sandbox account that we can run an 8.1 client on. And then we use NetBeans to create page and site templates. We did Practicum 1 and Lab 1. Originally I thought we were going to do Practicum 2, but we're going to put that off, and next time we get together we'll do that. So that'll be for doing jQuery mobile site pages, and we won't look at that until we get back together. So I'm recording this, and at the end of the week you should have submitted the lab and the Practicum 1 and completing the week 1 reflection posting in the discussion board. Okay, let's see. So this week we're going to look at HTML5 markup language, which is used for creating web pages and sites. So we'll start to look in the details of the HTML5, and then we'll use NetBeans to complete the student web page. Not complete it, but to continue with it. You'll see, we'll talk about that in a minute. So the learning outcomes. Basically, you should know more about HTML5. There's some specifics here. Know what certain things are called. Explain the structure of the document. Know the different parts. On a practical level, with NetBeans, you should be able to create an HTML5 document, an external CSS style sheet, and link it to the document. Use a web browser from within NetBeans to launch the page, to look at it, and then create the templates for completing the assignment. So this is all stuff we've already done. I want you to go further this week with more of the HTML. In terms of the resources for this week, I'd like you to read the next 2 chapters of the Visual Quick Start Guide. So that's chapter 3 and 4. Also, let's start reading the O'Reilly CSS Cookbook. That's chapters 1 and 2. Make sure you get the most recent version of that. You don't want to read an older version of that. I have 2 PowerPoint instructor presentations. One is an introduction to HTML. The other is the introduction to the cascading style sheets. You should continue looking at the W3 Schools HTML and HTML5 courses. And if you want, you can look at the jQuery mobile course as well. We're going to be doing that pretty soon. Just the basic structure of the jQuery mobile. I have some instructor videos for you. The HTML Primer 2 and 3, which you'll need to do before you can do the lab. And then an intro to CSS, which also I think will affect submitting the lab. So again, we're not meeting this week. Try to do some of the lab on your own, and we'll kind of touch base when we all get back. But I really expect you to make some effort here to do this. In addition, there's some other videos. You can look at the Lynda HTML5 5 First Look course, which is an entire class. And then Bucky's New Boston HTML5 tutorials. I'd watch the first 4 videos in the HTML5 sequence. Those are short, about 5 minutes apiece. So again, you have to kind of figure out what works for you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this week, and I will see you next week when we're back in class. Oh, almost forgot here, just a quick recap on the hands-on. Watch my instructor videos for creating the student website. They are in Dreamweaver. I might record another one in NetBeans. I'm not kind of planning to replicate all the videos, though, just to use a different editor. So you should be able to follow what's going along in Dreamweaver okay, and be able to use NetBeans to do the same thing. So again, try to complete Lab 2. And you'll find that what you're going to do is you're going to add a number of additional pages to your student's site, and they'll all be linked in with a common navigation system. And one page will have lists. The other, several of the pages will have lists. One page will have your favorite links. The main page will have added a couple of paragraphs about yourself. And then later on, we'll continue to do more HTML. With the next lab will be images. You'll learn how to use the images. So if you watch the videos carefully, it'll save you some time. So I'd recommend that you do that. All right, take care.